once again to another edition of Scranton MMA Insider. I'm your host, Jeff Reese, once again joined by Tim Yunkel. This week, we've got a lot of requests about guard passing, so we're going to cover one of my favorite guard passes with a few different variations on it. So I'm going to start off here in Tim's guard, and first and foremost, when I'm inside of the guard, I want to just keep in mind the 5 Ps. All right, the 5 Ps are real simple. Proper posture prevents piss poor performance. Remember it. All right, posture is going to keep me from getting swept or submitted. So one of my favorite guard passes we're going to use here. Holding onto the lapels, nice and tight around the neck. There should be no slack in the neck. Nice and tight, good straight back. My chin is up. I don't need to be looking at my opponent. I can see where he is. I know where he is, so I don't need to have my head down. So my head is up. 1 foot at a time. I'm going to step up, nice and close, elbows and knees together with my head up and my butt down. I don't want my head and butt on the same level, on the same plane. I want a good straight back, nice posture. My back is up. He breaks his feet looking to double ankle sweep me, thinking he's going to be successful. As soon as he does, my elbows and knees clamp together to break his knees in nice and tight together. So as he's trying to sweep me now, he doesn't have any hips with which to do it. From here, keeping heavy weight on his hamstrings, I'm going to swim backwards. Taking my shoulder down to his knee, thumb in grip. I don't want to keep the gi tight and try to reach in there. I'm going to open the gi so that I can get inside. My hand now is going to post on his bicep, and my elbow is going to swivel out to a point. I want it pointing out to a 90-degree angle. I'm going to walk out of my toes, staying heavy on my chest. My head doesn't move. My feet move to come to cross body. So I'm in guard with posture. My head is up, my back is straight. I'm stepping up, knees to elbows. Nice posture. As he breaks his feet looking for the double ankle sweep, I collapse everything. My knees, my elbows collapse around him. From here, reaching back, I take my shoulder down to his knee. I don't want to be up high. I want to be down nice and low. Open the gi to feed my thumb in nice and deep. Hand on the bicep, my elbow is out. I don't want my elbow tucked in where it's in danger of getting arm locked. I want my elbow out, pointed out, so it's too wide of an angle for him to swivel and get the arm lock. Chest heavy on my toes. My head does not move, so I don't pull my head. I keep my head tight as my feet walk around to maintain crossbody. Variation. Holding the lapels nice and tight, keeping his head off the floor. I'm stepping up, knees to elbows, good posture. My butt is lower than my head. He tries to sweep. I collapse everything, getting his knees together so he can't sweep me here. Swimming back, I drop my shoulder to his knee. Open the gi, thumb is in, nice and deep here. I post on the arm, elbows out wide. Head doesn't move. I start to bring my toes around. I feel right now I can choke him. I'm going to put my knee on the ground next to his shoulder. My back knee is going to post under his butt and slowly start to walk and collapse him using his own weight to choke him. This elbow is driving to the floor as this back knee walks and stacks him up like an accordion. Good straight collar, strong posture. I start to stand. He goes after the sweep and I buckle his knees using everything. My whole core is collapsing here. Reaching under, shoulder to knee. Open the gi, get a good deep bite with the thumb in grip. Elbow out. I start to come around and I see an opportunity to choke him here. I put my knee on the floor, my back knee goes right underneath his butt, right underneath his hips. And I slowly start to walk up my knee as I push my elbow to the floor. This elbow is dropping to the floor, this walking, stacking. Third variation. Snapping the collars, good posture, head is up. I don't need to see, I don't need to look at him. He tries for the sweep. I collapse everything. Same thing. Butt is low, head is up, I'm swimming back. My shoulder goes to the knee. I reach inside, I get a good deep grip. I post his arm. At this point, I don't know if I'm going for the pass or the choke yet. I haven't decided. I start to come around and he posts on my hip. The worst thing I can do right now is start trying to force my way through this post. It's gonna spin him right back in front of me where I don't want him to be. He's gonna triangle me or arm lock me at this point. So as I'm coming around and he posts on my hip, again, my head stays where it's already at. My knee comes inside, pushing to the floor. I'm gonna put my knee right on the floor, keep my toes behind his bicep. This arm is completely trapped now. Now I can either continue with the stacking choke, or I can just progress and move to crossbody with the trapped arm. So third variation, final variation, collar snapped in, stepping up, good posture, everything collapses so he can't double ankle sweep. Back, take my shoulder down to the knee, opening the collar, hand on the bicep, elbow pointed out, flared out. It's an important detail so that I don't get submitted. It's part of my posture. I start to pass and his hand goes to my hip. I don't do anything else at this point. I bring my knee inside, sliding past. The knee goes to the ground, the toes stay behind. I don't want to put my knee on his arm. That's going to hurt, and he's just going to rip the arm out. I want to trap it. I want to slide over it, trapping it. Now I can progress to the choke or progress to the pass. Your choice. So it's 3 great variations of the standing stack pass. All right, so a great drill that I can do to help build my posture and check my posture is going to be kind of a pull-up drill. So I'm going to get in guard here, and I'm going to begin the starting phase of that pass with a nice tight collar, stepping up, making sure that my elbows and knees are together, my butt is low, and my head is up. My knees are pushing in at this point, all right? So I don't want to be all spread out here and weak with my butt down and my head up. So I want to be right here. Now, once I get here, my partner's just going to reach up, hold on to my lapels, and pull himself off the mat. If my posture is correct, I won't move. He'll be able to pull himself right up. If, however, my posture is off, and he starts to try to pull himself off the mat, I'm going to wind up falling over. Okay, so if I'm all off base here and he starts to do a pull-up, I'm going to fall. So this is going to be a great way to build your core strength with nice proper posture. So I'm going to start the pass. Good snap collars, stepping up, elbows and knees coming together with the knees pinching in. Now my butt is low, my head is up, and he just starts doing pull-ups / sit-ups. As long as my posture is good, I'm not going to fall over. Try this a few times, back and forth with your partner. You're going to see a lot of benefits coming out of it. Okay, thank you everybody once again for joining us at Scranton MMA Insider. I want to thank Tim for helping out with the guard passing. Remember, pass tight, pass slow, pass methodical. You're going to see a lot more success in your guard passing.